Hello, Canyon Lake. We made it. Thank you for being here today. At this time, I would like to invite Caitlin Kosh to the podium to lead us in our invocation. Please rise and remove your cap for the invocation and remain standing for the presentation of colors, the singing of the national anthem, and the Pledge of Allegiance.
I would now like to invite all of you to bow your heads in prayer. Dear Lord, today as we stand before our family and friends, we seek to honor you for the blessings you have endowed upon us. You have blessed us, each of us here today, with a gift of life, love, and the hope for a brighter future. As we begin this next chapter of our lives, Lord, we pray you will help us to remember the words of Romans 28:8. That you, God, work for the good of those who love you and who have been called according to your purpose. Help each one of us to remember that your plan is greater than any struggles or obstacles that we may face. As we move on to bigger and better things, Lord, I pray these blessings over each student present here today. May you give us a faith like Daniel, so that we may face our lions without fear, a heart like David, so that we may rejoice in your blessings and come to know you better, and a strength like Paul, so that by you we may be made perfect in our weakness. May your word and your love guide our paths and protect us. Lastly, Lord, we thank you for your sacrifice in dying on the cross, so that we may be made new and whole in you. In you, Lord, we find a hope for the future that fills us with joy and peace. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. At this time, I'd like to welcome Aaron Lightfoot to the stage for the presentation of colors, the national anthem, and the pledges.
Please remain standing for the presentation of colors and remain standing for our national anthem, led by Director Penny Gabrielson, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the Texas Pledge. Presenting the colors are cadets from Canyon Lake High School's Junior ROTC program, under the instruction of Colonel Robin Adams Massenberg and First Sergeant Michael Medina. Lead Rifle Guard is Cadet Nicholas Meinzer. Carrying the U.S. flag is Cadet Elijah Alford. Carrying the Texas flag is Cadet Marshall Gomez. Carrying the battalion flag is Cadet Kaylee Russell. Trail Rifle Guard is Cadet Eden McPherson. Will you please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Oberholzer back to the stage.
It is a pleasure to welcome each of you to this special occasion. We sincerely appreciate your presence at this culminating event for the 2024-2025 school year. Special guests joining us tonight from Comal ISD Sports Services. Please hold your applause until all names are called. Dr. John E. Chapman III, Superintendent of Schools. Corby Wunderlich. Krista Moffitt. Dr. Randy Davis. Glenn Graham. Scott Monroe, Mark Stahl, and Steve Stanford. I would now like to introduce our administrative team at Canyon Lake High School. Please hold your applause until all names are called. Ms. Lauren Smith, Campus Instructional Coach. Ms. Kendi Quidishay, Campus Instructional Coach. Mandy Stefinski, Academic and Career Advisor. Donna Wilkie, Counselor. Angie Mickey, Counselor. Sarah Johnson, Lead Counselor. Nicole Morris, Assistant Principal. Lisa Robbie, Assistant Principal. Jessica McCoy, Associate Principal. And finally, our Canyon Lake High School 2024-25 Teacher of the Year, Miss Mary Beth Gallagher. I would also like to recognize the Canyon Lake High School faculty who are present this evening. The Canyon Lake High School staff has been instrumental in the success of each graduate, and we thank you for your efforts. Faculty members, will you please rise? Fellow graduates and members of our audience, please join me in thanking these wonderful educators with a round of applause. At this time, it is my honor and privilege to welcome Ms. Courtney Biasotti, Comal ISD School Board Trustee, to the podium to introduce the Comal ISD Board of Trustees and provide us with some opening remarks.
Hello, Canyon Lake High School Class of 2025. My fellow trustees and I are honored to be here with you and your families and this fabulous staff of Canyon Lake High School to celebrate the milestone in your life's journey. It has been a long and uniquely winding path for each of you, and it is great to see your big smiles on your faces as you enjoy this choreographed celebration of your success. I would like to introduce your Comal ISD Board of Trustees. From Single Member District 1, our Board Vice President, Mr. Tim Hennessy. From Single Member District 4, our Board President, Mr. Russell Garner. From Single Member District 5, Miss Amy Shaw. From Single Member District 6, newly re-elected Miss Amanda Jones. From Single Member District 7, our Board Secretary and newly re-elected Mr. David Krasinski. And from Single Member District 3, representing the Lake, Mr. Jason York. Please remain standing, Mr. York. Jason is serving his 11th year as your school board trustee. Some may refer to him as the godfather of the lake. He is the heart and soul of this board. He is my mentor and my friend, and he represents the lake and our district with a fierce passion. Please join me in a round of applause for all of your school board trustees. So class of 2025, in the summer before your sophomore year, the trustees here on this stage hired Dr. Chapman as your superintendent. At this time, Dr. Chapman knew we needed a new strategic direction as a district. So we as a board developed a new mission statement, which we will ask each of you to recite when you get to the stage before you receive your diploma. Mr. O, did you tell them about this requirement? Okay, great. Well, I guess we will do what some of your teachers may have done in the last few weeks and give you full credit for just showing up on stage. Our mission at Comal ISD is to provide opportunities for all by working together as a community and focusing on students' current and future needs. To achieve this mission, we developed a new 5-year strategic plan with Dr. Chapman and his 3,700 staff members are executing daily to provide every opportunity possible for all of our 30,000 students to succeed. To the class of 2025, you didn't have 5 years left at Comal when we created this plan, so you collectively decided to exceed your expectations in just 3 years. In that time span, within our district, we've had almost 40 individual or team state champions in athletics, ag, and fine arts, many of whom are sitting right amongst their classmates. But beyond these accolades, you achieved thousands of other milestones, records, and recognitions during your 4 years at Canyon Lake High School and up to 13 years at Comal ISD. As a class, you faced every challenge head-on. You learned from your mistakes, you developed resiliency, and forged ahead to the next challenge. The new motto our board developed is Growing Greatness, and each of you became great right in front of our eyes. I would like to share a few of these great moments with you. The 2023 accountability ratings have been released, and Canyon Lake High School had 5 distinctions, most of any high school in Comal ISD. Ten athletic teams made a run during the state playoffs. Our very own senior James Cornell is the first tennis player to advance to state from Canyon Lake High School. We had 6 state track qualifiers. Our one-act play competed at state for the 4th consecutive year. We had 8 students placed in our all-region choir, and we awarded 52 students with banners for their advanced academic achievements. And these are just a few of the many wonderful accomplishments the students are achieving at Canyon Lake High School. Tonight, you will graduate with a great positive momentum, and as you certainly learned in your physics class, an object in motion tends to stay in motion. So take your positive momentum and go forward to your next challenge and crush it. Class of 2025, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, we thank you for the legacy you have left at Canyon Lake High School and within Comal ISD. We salute you for your accomplishments. We wish you Godspeed in your next adventure. And finally, we implore you to call your parents regularly, not just when you need gas money. I would like to leave you with this message. Class of 2025, you grew up in chaos. You came of age in uncertainty and still rose with grit, grace, and fire. You're not just the future, you're proof that we still have one. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go Hawks, caw-caw! At this time, I would like to invite Mr. Oberholter back to the stage for our military recognitions.
We'll work on that caw-caw. I truly believe one of the most important parts of a student's overall learning experience is to learning to serve others. For me, there is no better example of that than the young men and women who have decided to answer the call to duty and enlist in our military services upon graduation. Tonight, we have several young men and women that have already committed to the service of our great nation. Seniors, as I call the military branch which you have chosen to enlist, please stand and remain standing. U.S. Army, Nathan Andrews. Joshua Bryan. Hold on. Joshua Bryan. Michael Bryant. Preston De La Cruz. Ariana Kupke. Jocelyn Rodriguez. Talon Smith. U.S. Marine Corps, Caleb Dunn. John Meredith. U.S. Air Force, Jordan Martin. United States Coast Guard, Evelyn Stevens. U.S. Army National Guard, Canyon Clancy. Robert Ellis. Abigail Velez Perez. Let's give these young adults a round of applause to show your dedication to God and country. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to invite Brenton Barnes to the podium for our opening remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen, before anything else, I would like to thank all of you for coming out today to celebrate the graduating class of 2025. Whether you are a relative, friend, educator, student, or graduate, everyone here has reason to express pride and joy for today's ceremony. So welcome to the 2025 Canyon Lake graduation ceremony. Now to all my fellow graduates, congratulations on all the hard work you've put in to get to this moment. Yes, graduation is the gateway into your future and what's to come. However, above all else, it's a chance to reminisce and reflect on the time spent building up to now. I'm sure as you look around at one another, what comes to mind is the wonderful memories made with each other, and as well as how each of your classmates have impacted your lives and pushed you in ways that will stay with you as you move forward. And this is it, our last event relevant to high school. And now, it's time to go our separate ways and pursue greater things. For me, this is a very bittersweet moment, as it will be sad leaving behind such an amazing community with just as amazing people. However, I cannot wait to see what life has in store for all of us, as well as the greatness that awaits each one of y'all after graduation. So congratulations, everyone, for making it this far, and just keep striving for more, as this is only the beginning. And there's another group I feel deserves praise today, and that is our teachers. Every graduate has some sort of teacher or adult, likely attending the ceremony, that they look up to, that have guided them along their journey and witnessed their growth and success these past 4 years. From 6th grade all the way up until now, that teacher for me has been the band director, Mr. Gonzalez. No matter what organization you've been a part of, whether that be band, dance, theater, athletics, or even if you haven't participated in an organization, we all have teachers or staff members like Mr. G, who have not only ensured every single student had the tools they needed to learn and develop, but also helped us learn more about ourselves and what we're passionate about. So thank you, Mr. Gonzalez, and thank you to all the teachers and staff for being here as we take the next step in our lives. Finally, I'd like to give recognition to the families of the graduating seniors. Not a single student here today that I can think of could have made it to this point without all of you. I'm sure that I can say from experience that every family here today has done everything they could for their student to make sure they could handle anything that came their way. From comforting us in our times of sorrow to sharing in our delight and excitement in our moments of accomplishment. You have helped build us up for the past 18 years of our lives and will be what we miss most as we start the next chapter of these lives. And I know that today is going to be challenging for many, including myself, as we look back at the numerous memories ranging from making ice cream and playing with parachutes in elementary school to the excitement spent with new friends and the numerous games, concerts, and showcases scattered throughout high school, as well as the life lessons attached to each one of these moments. However, setting that hardship aside, each and every one of us here should feel joy this afternoon for the accomplishments that this ceremony represents, and the fact that we can hold on to these memories we've collected as a reason to look back and smile rather than feeling sorrow. So thank you once again to everyone in attendance, and enjoy the rest of the ceremony. At this time, I would like to invite Mr. O back to the podium.
We're almost done. I don't have to deal with the stool anymore. It is a pleasure to present to you the seniors who have excelled in their graduating class. First, we will recognize seniors who earned a cumulative grade point average, ranking them in the top 10% of their graduating class. Would the seniors and parents and guardians of the seniors who are ranked in the top 10% please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. At the end of the 8th semester, we rank students based on academic performance. It is my pleasure to recognize our 2 students who ranked highest in their graduating class. These outstanding and well-rounded students embody an impressive magnitude of knowledge and personal character. These students have demonstrated a strong dedication to their academics and responsibility to the Canyon Lake High School community, all while remaining committed to their extracurricular activities and outside obligations. Both students represent the talented, and innovative student body we have here at Canyon Lake High School. I wish them both the best of luck in everything they do in the future. Now at this time, it is my honor and privilege to present Ava Perales as a salutatorian for the class of 2025. Ava will be attending Stephen F. Austin State University, where she plans to major in dance education and will proudly represent the university as a member of the Stephen F. Austin dance team. Please join me in welcoming and celebrating the salutatorian for the class of 2025, Miss Ava Perales.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ava Perales, and it is my honor to stand up here today as the class of 2025 salutatorian. I want to start off by saying thank you to all the teachers, administrators, mentors, family, friends, and everyone else who is here today to celebrate the best graduating class. I think I can speak for everyone when I say we would not be here today in a cap and gown if it wasn't for the guidance and love of the people that fill this arena. So for everything you do for your graduate, I thank you. Class of 2025, we finally made it. Congratulations to all of you. Now, when they told me my final class rank, I was so excited, but if I'm being honest, all I could think was, oh gosh, now I have to write a speech. I'm not the most extroverted person, as some of you have probably experienced by now. So writing something of my own to share in front of 700 plus people was nerve-wracking to say the least. So here goes nothing. This is the moment the past 13 years has led to. From our first steps into our kindergarten classes to our final steps through the halls of Canyon Lake High School. We have taken every STAR, EOC, PSAT, SAT, and AP test. We met with counselors to make sure we got every credit needed to graduate. We completed every homework assignment, test, and quiz. We have cheered for every Canyon Lake first down, seen Mr. O dressed up on the roof for the last time, heard the last caw at the end of morning announcements, and now we're graduating. But now what? Though many of us have plans for the immediate future, whether it be college, trade school, armed forces, or entering the workforce, there's that daunting question, but now what? Our experiences at Canyon Lake High School have been preparing us to answer that exact question. We have learned how to find joy in the big and small moments, how to work hard towards our goals, laugh through the pain and cry in the successes, persevere in the face of adversity, and appreciate the people who surround us. These are the important lessons we need to keep with us as we go into the next chapter of our lives and answer the call before us, but now what? As you walk across the stage today, I want you to remember that as we embark on this journey, please know that we are well equipped for everything that lies ahead. Jeremiah 29:11 says this, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Planning the rest of our lives at the young age of 17 and 18 can seem like an impossible task. So if you remember anything from this speech, let it be this. When life seems to be going off course and not according to plan, trust in God and His plan for you. You have the experience and life lessons, and you have God's grace, so now it is time to go out and make Canyon Lake proud. Once again, I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. We have accomplished so much already, and I have no doubt we will continue to do great things. Thank you.
Thank you, Ava. It is with great pride that I present you with this salutatorian certificate in recognition of your exceptional academic success. Congratulations. Now at this time, it is my honor and privilege to present Jacob Tuckness as the valedictorian for the class of 2025. Jacob will be attending Texas A&M University, where he plans to major in business. Please join me in welcoming and celebrating the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Mr. Jacob Tuckness.
I got to use this little stool too because God blessed me with many things, but height was not one of them. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank all of you for being here today to celebrate Canyon Lake High School's class of 2025. To all of the parents, teachers, grandparents, coaches, administrators, and family members, thank you for the endless support and the dedication you have made to prepare us effectively for our future endeavors. And to all of my fellow graduates, congratulations. We have all come a very long way, and we can finally say we did it. We have officially completed the state's requirement for education. I also want to say that I am deeply honored to be in this position, and I would like to share a few words about our future coming into adulthood. Although I could use this as an opportunity to talk about my personal experiences or my high school story, I'd rather talk about some things we could do to become better versions of ourselves in the future. This may be a surprise to no one except your parents, but for the past 18 years, we have been the center of the universe for our families, teachers, and communities as a whole. Tomorrow we enter the world as adults with a responsibility to grow into the position to be like everyone who supported us for the last 18 years. As much as we may want to stay children, it's time for us to be adults. We are now in a position, as adults, where our opinions carry more weight, so it's time we use this newfound significance for bettering others and ourselves. With this, I have 3 points that have been on my mind in which all of us, including myself, can use to improve ourselves and others rather than just existing in the little bubble society has created for us. The first thing I want you to think about is someone who has positively impacted your life. They may be in the crowd or somewhere else. This person could be a teacher, parent, friend, or anyone that comes to mind. After our graduation is concluded, I want you to pick up the phone, call this person, and tell them how great an influence they have been in your life. I want you to tell them how their influence in your life has made a difference, and I want you to tell them that you love them, because we just don't say that enough anymore. I'm not going to ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do, so I will do mine right now. Pocky, that's my grandfather, by the way. I would ask you to stand up, but I still probably wouldn't see you in this crowd. But I would like to take this opportunity to tell you that you have been a tremendous influence in my life, and I don't tell you this nearly enough. In many cases, we think these things in our own mind, but we never say it to this person. And as much as we think that we are showing this love to this person, half the time they don't pick up on it. You may be thinking this, but they don't know that until you tell them. Remember, the world is a lot bigger than just you, and no matter how far you have come, don't forget about the people who have helped you get here. Pocky, I love you. The second thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to contact someone who may not be your favorite person to be around. I want you to give them a call and tell them that we're good. You might need to tell them you forgive them, or you might even need to tell them that you're sorry. Whether we like the person or not, it is important that we deal with our issues in a loving and caring way, because a more impactful voice can either bring good or harm to people. It just depends on how you use it. Okay, I'll do mine right now. I'm just kidding. At first, I understand many of you may be unwilling to do so, but hear me out. Whoever this person is, say a classmate, ex-friend, or maybe even a teacher, there is a very high probability that you will never see this person again. Do you really want to continue on to the next chapter of your life with a fragmented relationship you never took the time to fix? Or should you take 5 minutes out of your day to mend it while you can? Some of you may decide to fix this relationship, or at least have a mutual agreement with this person to part ways on a good note, but I will leave this decision up to each of you individually. Now, some of you may be thinking, Jacob, why should I be the one to fix this relationship if I was the person who was wronged? And with that, I'll pull some knowledge from my good friend and everyone's favorite carpenter, Jesus. Do I deserve the love that he gives me? Not at all. But he is still so graceful to me, even though I've wronged him so many times. If God, the creator of the universe, continues to love us even though we are all sinners, can we not love each other in the same way? I'm not trying to say this is easy by any means, and it is something I struggle with personally. But if God can have such unconditional love for us, no matter how many times we have wronged him, we should be able to do the same for the people who have wronged us. Third and final point. Whether you're going to college, trade school, the military, or the workforce, you will be going into areas where, for the most part, you will not know anyone and nobody will know you. This is the first time in our lives where we can start over. People in your new stage of life do not care about what you did in high school. They care about who you are now, not you in the past. For heaven's sake, I was just put on a billboard off of I-35 along with all the other valedictorians of Comal ISD. And I promise you that in about a month, people will forget entirely who the valedictorian was at Canyon Lake High School in 2025, or any other school for that matter. Do you know why? Because the world keeps spinning whether you're a part of it or not. With this being said, nobody's going to remember what you've done in high school, good or bad, because once you enter the real world, and that reminder, that's tomorrow. Take graduating high school as an opportunity to utilize your new start. Now, I'm not saying that you have to change your entire persona, because there are many things you may be doing well. However, you should reflect on your life as a whole and decide which traits you feel are beneficial to your success and which ones are harmful. This is your chance to change who you are for the better without any reminders of your past mistakes. It's just up to you if you're willing to change or not. To sum this all up, my goal in giving this speech is to inspire all of us to reflect on our lives up to this point and to see how we got to the current point we are in. I want us to recognize the things and the people that helped us get here, and of course, the things that restricted our ability to grow. With this, I want us all to preserve the traits that helped us and remove the ones that pulled us away from our goals. Graduating high school and going into adulthood is an opportunity for a fresh start. Take advantage of this time. Rather than ending with more content, I would like to close out the speech in prayer, because God's love and grace for us is the only reason we are where we are today. Please bow your heads and join me. Lord, please watch over each and every one in this room on our endeavors into this broken world. Help us remember how loving and graceful you are in our everyday lives, even when hardships pull us away from you. Please watch over us in this time of change and help us use this as a time to change for the better. And finally, Lord, please keep us happy, healthy, and safe through our future endeavors. Amen.
Thank you, Jacob. It is with great pride that I present you with this valedictorian certificate in recognition of your exceptional academic success. Congratulations. Okay, thank you, Ava and Jacob, for those inspiring messages. Canyon Lake High School Class of 2025, it is an honor and a privilege to stand before you this afternoon as your principal. Now, I know exactly what you guys are thinking. Hurry up, Mr. O, we want our diplomas. I know, so I'll make this fast as possible. This is my last chance to talk to you guys, and I want to make it special. Seniors, today we stand on a stage that we once only dreamed about, wearing our caps and gowns that we once felt impossibly far away. And yet here we are, we made it. When I started thinking about what to say today and what could describe this class, it came down to one word: family. Why family? Well, let me take a little time to explain. 4 years ago, we stepped into this journey together, you and I. When you were a freshman, I was a freshman at Canyon Lake High School. Just like you, I had to figure out where the A, B, and C hallways were, and someone even told me a D hallway that I'm still looking for. And you know who you are that told me that. But after 4 years, my staff said I graduated, and they gave me a diploma. And I'm so happy. I made it. And since it was a class of one, I'm the valedictorian, Jacob. Okay? But none of us knew exactly what these years would bring. Back then, we were just finding our way. We were trying to meet each other and trying to figure each other out. We've come a long way since then. We've learned lessons that went far beyond textbooks and test scores. We've faced challenges we never expected, but in the end, we've come out stronger for it. Since the first day 4 years ago, we've been writing the story for the class of 2025. And what a story it's been. From the electric energy of pep rallies to Friday night lights under the stadium glow, we've cheered, we've celebrated, and stood side by side. Whether you were on the field, in the stands, marching with the band, or hyping the crowd up in the student section, you were part of it, and you were part of something special. We've heard music come to life at band and choir concerts. We felt the spotlight shine during one-act plays and watched our classmates transform into characters that moved us, challenged us, and made us proud. We've competed, we've performed, and we poured our hearts into things that made Canyon Lake more than just a school. It made it a home, and it made us a family. Canyon Lake High School isn't just a school. It's a place where we started building something more. Words like family, community, belonging, and culture have become a staple here. They are more than just words. They are what we live every single day. To some of you, Canyon Lake High School has been a place to call home. For some of you, it is a place where you feel safe. And for some of you, you look to the adults in the building for guidance, mentorship, and even friendship. But whatever it is, just know we're always going to be connected. We are family. Let's fast forward 4 years. Now look at where we're at. You are sitting at the doorstep of the future. The future is here and the future is now. I'd like to share with you a quote from one of my favorite authors, a Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction that you choose. Now think about that for a minute. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Whether you choose to go to college, you choose to go to the military, you choose to go to trade school, or into the workforce, the one thing that I can guarantee is life is going to be hard. Harder than you ever expected. And sometimes life is going to hit you right in the mouth, if you let it. So my advice to you is don't let it. Work hard. Always give your best, and while you know there will be ups and downs, keep pushing through the hard. The hard is what makes everything so special. And when you want to stop, and when you want to quit, you may be on the horizon of something great. So don't stop. Hear that little Mr. O voice on your shoulder saying, push through the hard. You got it. As you sit out there today and reflect on 13 years of school, I know the question you are asking yourself right now. Where did the time go? So here's my educational answer. I don't know. I have no idea. But my advice for each of you is to embrace the milestone that lies ahead. While it won't be easy, and there might be some tears along the way, trust me, you are prepared, and you are ready to take on the world. I would like to quote one of my favorite songs, You're Gonna Miss This by Trace Atkins, because it says something really powerful, not just about growing up, but about how we often rush through life trying to get to what's next. The chorus goes like this. You're gonna miss this. You're gonna want this back. You're gonna wish these days hadn't gone by so fast. These are some good times, so take a good look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss this. This song is a reminder that sometimes the very things we can't wait to leave behind, the homework, the late nights, the stress, the long bus rides, will one day be the moments we live for. And right now, standing here as part of the Canyon Lake High School family, I can't help but feel the truth is sinking in. Sure, we've all had those days when we said, I can't wait to be done with school, or I'm so ready for what's next. But the truth is, these past 4 years have been full of moments we'll one day look back on and miss. We'll miss the Friday night lights. We'll miss the laughter in the hallways. We'll miss the teachers. We'll miss the friends who become like family. We'll miss the comfort and familiar faces. And we'll even miss the mornings when we hit the snooze button one too many times. This song and this moment reminds us to be present all the time, to appreciate what we have before it becomes a memory. Because one day when life gets louder and busier, when things aren't quite so simple, we'll find ourselves thinking back to this place, this time, and we'll say, those were the good old days at Canyon Lake High School. So as we prepare to walk into the next chapter of our lives, let's not be in such a hurry to move on that we forget to take it all in. These are the days you'll truly miss. Class of 2025, it has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your principal the last 4 years. Together, I hope you have learned as much from me as I have from you. You are a truly special class, and if you ever need anything, you know where to find me, usually in the rotunda during every passing period or at my table during lunch duty. So on behalf of the Canyon Lake High School teachers and staff, we want to thank you for your grit, your determination, and your perseverance the past 4 years. We are proud to have you represent Canyon Lake High School and Comal ISD. Class of 2025, I love you guys. Would the class of 2025 please stand? Dr. Chapman and the Comal ISD Board of Trustees, as principal of Canyon Lake High School, I would like to present to you the Canyon Lake High School class of 2025. I do hereby certify that all members of the seniors of Canyon Lake High School standing before you today have met the state and local requirements for completion of high school and are eligible to receive their diplomas as graduates from Comal ISD and Canyon Lake High School. At this time, the presentation of diplomas will be made to the Canyon Lake High School administration. Graduates of class of 2025, prepare to receive your diplomas. You may be seated.
Jacob Edward Tuckness, summa cum laude. Ava Corrine Perales, summa cum laude. Brenton Almer Barnes, summa cum laude. Savannah Gail Sleggers, summa cum laude. Erin Lynn Lightfoot, summa cum laude. Caitlin Erica Kosh, summa cum laude. Gavin Riley Landris, summa cum laude. Huntley Noella Morass, summa cum laude. Ethan Michael Bailey, summa cum laude. Sofia Mercedes Balderes, summa cum laude. Aya Bryn Jenkins, summa cum laude. Barlow Red Fox Williamson, magna cum laude. Psalm Margaret Belleza Zulueta, magna cum laude. Reagan Olivia Reinartz, magna cum laude. Riley Gail Wunderlich, magna cum laude. Luke Thomas Jekyll, magna cum laude. Nathaniel Reese Morris, magna cum laude. Matthew Victor Ellison, magna cum laude. Erin Bethany Stage, magna cum laude. Aiden Andrew King, magna cum laude. Sydney Elizabeth Robinson, magna cum laude. Milo Jack Martin Ryder, magna cum laude. Christian Alexander Abad. Weston James Ackerman. Andy Schwinn Adamson. Emily Ann Aguilar. Amanda Patricia Areola. Jackson Keith Ammons. Maria Guadalupe Anaya Carmona. Michael Scott Anderson. Nathan Michael Andrews. Jonathan Matthew Arroyo. Madison Dawn Askey. Riley Mae Ballard. Sierra Mackenzie Bartlett. Tanner Price Bartow. Jasmine Marie Balzadura, cum laude. Morgan Grace Beebe. Richard James Benavides. Mario Queller Betancourt. Jordan Lewis Bierbaum. Savannah Grace Bowles. Riley Keen Laundrie Baudette. Cody Ryan Brannon. Michael Kane Brosnan. Kendall Jackson Lewis Brown. Joshua Aaron Bryan Jr. Michael Matthew Bryant. Dakota John Buckman, cum laude. Jack Surratt Birch. Evan David Calloway. Erica Lynn Carrillo. Alexandra Chalco. Noah Michael Chandler, cum laude. Luis Chavez Quintana. Christian Franklin Chetham. Sage Addison Childers. Marley Ann Christian, cum laude. Canyon Alexander Clancy. Ava Killian Nicole Cleveland. Luke Thomas Clifton. Rihanna Lane Cote. Reese Elizabeth Coburn. Cole Lee Coffey. Lainey K. Coleman. Christian Van Emil Collins II. James Patrick Cornell. Jeremy Dwayne Crawford Jr. Olivia Reese Crisp. Zulma Caitlin Cruz Sandoval. Kira Reese Cumming. Preston Noel de la Cruz. Megan Berlin Diaz. Dylan James Duke. Caleb Ryan Dunn. Arlette Duran. Haley Grace Ann Eichman. Robert Darrell Ellis Jr. Tristan Alexander Evans. Bailey Lynn Lene Faez. Haley Louise Fetch. Cheyenne Bell Fields. Nova Lee Force. Bryn Avier Foster. Shelby Rose Freeland. Diego Fuentes. Brian Shane Fugate III. Jennifer Galvan Casas. Liliana Aurora Garcia. Levi Preston Garner. James Frederico Garza. Zachary Blaine Garza. Samuel John Giamalva. Hagan Kelly Gill. Harris Lee Gillum. Noah Galvan Lee Gonzalez. Nisa Alina Gonzalez. Rihanna Everett Gonzalez. Celine Gethsemane Gonzalez Perez. Mercer William Goodman. Hannah Raquel Gould. Aiden Travis Grindle. Trinity Rose Gutierrez, cum laude. Remy Ann Guzman. Hannah Jo Hammer, cum laude. Cadence Skylar Daisy Hannah. Caden Arlen Housechild. Everett Blaine Hector. Riley Parker Horak. Ruben John Hernandez. Diego Herrera. Jaden Troy Hicks White. Avery Mrin Gover Heim, cum laude. Jacob Andrew Holland. Ryder Ray Hopper. Jana Marie Hudson. Brenna Delamay Jackson. Cash McCoy Jackson. Billy Jackson Jeter. Aaron Jimenez. Jacob Matthew Jurka. Christopher Detsain Jimenez. Jessie Lynn Grace Johnson. Max Kennedy Johnston. Emery Hope Jones. Emery Hope Jones. Casey Lee Jordan. Sashabel Mia Dolce Juarez. Bobby Cleveland Nee, the fourth. Jaden Aubrey Kelly. Damian Michael Kersey. David Lane Allen Kitzel. Travis Aaron Court. Aiden King Kruger. Samantha Rose Kugelman. Ariana Marcela Kupke. Diana Violeta Landa. Kaylee Marie Larson. Jasmine Alexandra Ledoux. Diane Elizabeth Leha. Sophia Reese Leone. Ashton Timothy Louis. Haley Faye Lewis. Caden Allen Lewis. Lindsay Ryan Lewis. Mackenzie Elizabeth Lightcap. McKenna. Ava Claire Lindsay. Aubrey L. Long. Adriana Michelle Luna. Addison Lily Markle. Crystal Rose Marsalis. Jordan Page Martin. Madison Bailey Martin. Brody Niken Mathern. Britton William Walker Maisie. Delaney Grace Meyer. Reagan Elizabeth Meinzer. Kevin Mendoza. Mariah Raylyn Mendoza. Quirino Mendoza Gonzalez. John William Meredith III. Elena Jane Molina, cum laude. Timothy Lee Mollenkoff III. Brianna Lynn Moxley. Molly Ray Minnick. Joseph Antonio Mungia Ramos. Adriana Jean Munoz. Cian Wright Murphy. Trevor Jeffrey Odell. Zamira Angeleta Olivera. Rylan Jeffrey Opelt. Eric No Ortiz Salgado. Nia Lynn Pananen. Kira Lynn Parker. Jada Annalie Perkins. Giovanna Jasmine Perks. Trevante Nathaniel Pearson. Dean Marshall Platt. Evan James Poole. Savannah Lynn Poston. Andrea Ramos. Philip Howe Razor. Jacob Matthew Reed. Faith Jahan Reese. Edward Thomas Reyes. Jessica Lauren Rivera. Angel Marcus Real. Hayden James Rockwell. Jaslyn Janeth Rodriguez. Jesse Juan Romero Jr. Becker Henry Russell, cum laude. Emma Renee Salinas. Renee Santos Jr. Mackenzie Joe Savage, cum laude. Danielle Lane Schlomack. Alan McAllister Shepherd IV. Aliyah Zaire Sylvia Castillo. Ravender David Singh. Danielle Page Smith. Talon James Lee Smith. Sofia Lorena Serrano. Braden Shepard Sosa. Thomas Hunter Stearns. Evelyn Sienna Stevens. Dalton Michael Stromquist. Regina Suarez. Josiah James Sweet. Christopher Guy Tabor. Araceli Tavera Gutierrez. Saul Tellez. Nathan Ray Theobald. Jason Ryan Torres Jr. J. Xander Ray Torres. Sylvia Alicia Valez. Joel Vasquez. Abigail Valez Perez. Maya Christine Elizabeth Voorhees. Layla Grace Wagner. Madison Wayne Wallace. Carter Willie Williams. Joseph Kyle Wilson, cum laude. Katrinity Kalika Wilson. Liam Brody Wine. Caden Lene Wyckoff.
At this time, I would like to welcome to our stage Savannah Sliggers to the stage for closing remarks.
Hi. As we reach the end of our graduation ceremony, I want to ask you all to take a moment to appreciate the people who have surrounded you for the last 4 years. Your friends, teammates, and for just a few more minutes, your classmates. I want you to recognize that this is the last time our class will be together like this. It's bittersweet knowing that while we're about to begin the next chapter of our lives, this chapter is closing forever. Although we'll never be in this exact moment with these exact people ever again, know that you carry the last 4 years with you as you leave. Every fleeting moment, every lengthy lecture has shaped you into the people sitting here today, and I'm very proud of what I see in front of me. Navigate the next chapter of your lives with the skills and lessons you've learned, and continue to grow as you continue to learn. Regardless of how quickly or slowly high school seemed to pass for you, it's now reached its conclusion. But the memories we've made and the relationships we've built will stay with us as we go out into the world, carving a space for ourselves somewhere in it. We are the sum of our experiences, both the good and the bad, and it is my hope that you look back on your memories at Canyon Lake and of the next few moments with affection and reverence, because those are what you'll be taking with you as you start your new lives. So, with excitement for the future and gratitude for the past, please join me in welcoming Mr. O back to the podium one last time.
Thank you, Savannah. Students, please stand. Put your arms around your classmates and remain standing as we sing the Canyon Lake High School alma mater for one last time. As we all go our separate ways today, I want to leave you with this. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end, it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. The time you spent at Canyon Lake High School will forever be with you, and I hope you will always say, I had the time of my life. As graduates of Canyon Lake High School, class of 2025, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Congratulations, seniors. You did it. Now go make a difference in the world. Somebody had a dud. There's always a dud.